The center changed my life. It made me proud to be who I am and to feel human. It really does make you feel like you have a family.
Switch is a program that both supports the transgender and gender identity program. We're allowed to receive 7 free articles of clothing from people that donate to the center. When I first came out, I was transitioning from female clothing to male, and it was an affordable way for me to change my wardrobe quickly.
The first 7 items are within my perfect budget of $350 free, and I absolutely love it. It's really great. After that, you can pick up additional items, and I believe it's only $1 more, and it makes it really nice, because if you're trying to get together for an interview, or you've got like some kind of like special event that's coming up, sometimes you get into a crunch, and I can put together a simple outfit. It gets me through the day, or sometimes it's just something when I'm just going out to be myself, and it's just so much fun. I love shopping, and I recommend it to anybody, but shopping is the best when you can do it in a place where you belong, with people that are just like you.
I try to donate as much as I can. Plus, this is where I first started when I first moved to Las Vegas. This is where I started to build my wardrobe at the very beginning. Going to a store can sometimes be very challenging. I've actually had a security guard challenge me because I was in the women's section, and that's not a lot of fun. But now that I've made my transition, I now shop wherever I want to, and if they don't like it, that's their damn problem.
Act 3 stands for Aging Communities Together. I think the seniors, if we didn't have a thing to do with, like the center, we'd be home a lot. And that's not good for elderly people. You need to have the social interaction.
Sometimes the discussion is serious nature. Other times we just talk about our pets and brag about our grandchildren.
We do all kinds of things. We learn how to make pizza without real flour, using almond flour. Had a wonderful friend teach us that. It was good pizza too. We've made sushi. We did mosaic art, some pillow painting. And it's just like, these are things that I've never done before, so being a part of it is really cool.
They also have a senior prom, and it does mean senior prom. And it's a lot different than the high school one. We all have a good time, we shake our booties, and we have fun up there.
The theme was the 80s, and that was kind of during the age that I came out as 55. So of course we were to dress up like the idea of this prom was for you to dress how you would like to have dressed if you'd gone to your prom in high school. So of course I dressed up in my best blue suit, and I wore a bow tie, because in 1980 in Topeka, Kansas, women wore bow ties. So they elected me, and in my speech I told them definitely I was sure it was the bow tie. And I got to dance with the Queen.
Find themselves and be their authentic selves, and be able to talk to people with obviously not the same but similar experiences, so that they don't feel alone, and in a safe environment to where you don't feel that you have to catch yourself in what you're saying, and you can just speak freely and feel comfortable in doing it, feel comfortable being yourself. So.
We have a group called Translations, which is welcome to all transgender people, however they identify under the quote-unquote transgender umbrella. But Guy Group is a group set aside specifically for transmasculine individuals, whether they identify as men or just transmasculine non-binary.
Una de las clases que están muy importante, que me ha ayudado muchísimo en mi vida, es cuando fui al center y me están ayudando para cambiar mi nombre y para cambiar a masculinity a femenal en mi seguro social, mi nacimiento y también para mi licencia. Y es una cosa muy importante cuando uno está haciendo las cosas en su vida y uno llega y te pidan su identificación y uno nunca quiere tener miedo a enseñarle a alguien. No importa si es la policía o si estás en el corte o si nomás está algo para tomar en una cantina o algo así, uno no quiere dar con miedo su identificación. Es una cosa que me ha ayudado muchísimo en mi vida.
Translations was the first group I went to. It's a gender diverse group. We go around, share how our week was, check in, and then we have a topic that we discuss. Everybody has a voice there. So that helped me feel more comfortable in my transition. Like, I basically kicked the closet door open, and as I have in all my life, it came running out, but they had me hit the brakes a little and figure things out.
And these are very personal decisions to make. And it's hard to make them sometimes in a hall of 50, 60 people. And sometimes nobody wants to stand up and ask the one question. But the one question matters. It does. So when you break it down in that smaller group and you have that comfort zone, it makes it easier to get information you need. And not just information, but accurate information, reliable information. The internet is great, but you gotta take it with a grain of salt. Not everything is accurate and not everything is good for you. And the smaller groups really help us out a lot. When people donate, they give us that time and space to help people either get a bus pass to get down to the class, or they help put together a little get-together so we have a little food and a potluck. It makes it exciting, it makes it accessible, it makes it open for everyone.
Being a trans man, I excluded myself from the community altogether, so now reintroducing myself and getting around everything, the center is definitely a place that makes me feel very comfortable in that. The staff are very friendly, very welcoming.
HIV and testing, having that there is really helpful. To go and just quietly be tested, know what your status is. They can help you with PrEP, they can help you with having safer sex. This is my personal story, but I actually found out that I have an autoimmune disorder because I got tested, and I was able, with my doctor, to get things moving a lot quicker. And I don't think I would have gotten tested if it hadn't been at the center.
I'm in a motorized scooter. There are other people who use wheelchairs and walkers, and currently they don't have accessible doors into the center. And that closes off to others who may want to come and not be able to come in.
Hope. The center means hope because it gives them a place where not only can they be themselves and they're accepted, but they can also find other people that accept them. And they know that somebody's there that's going to help them versus just ignore them while they're just going through whatever they're going through.
I'm a person that is very apt to need to be around people. And so anytime I can be with community, that is very, very good for me.
Being a trans person of experience, there's no words to express. Clothing is something that makes you feel complete. It's a way for you to express yourself. And a lot of us, either starting out or going through situations, don't have the funds or ways to get clothing or a safe space to pick out clothing.
Donations are what the center thrives on. It's a non-profit building, so the staff and volunteers, they all need help as far as being there and helping us out.
I wanted to talk a little bit about the Thanksgiving dinner. They have that every year at the center, and it costs a lot of money for this. Everybody tries to come to it, the gay community. It's open to outsiders too. And when they serve the lunch, it does cost money for that. We need funding.
I'm home. This is part of my home. This is part of my family out here. As we say at church, our logical family. The center has grown a whole lot, but we still need your help, people. So at this time, I'm going to say, make that 1, 2, and donate!
But without donations from people like yourselves, like individuals, they may close that opportunity for other people to find their authentic self. And it's a necessity to have this in this community. It cannot fall by the wayside. Thank you.